Is present, chairperson of this forum, distinguished guests, distinguished learned friends, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for inviting me to speak at the 7th Annual Western Jurists Forum dinner dance. My physical absence at this venue does not diminish the deep respect and admiration I hold for this distinct gathering. Though I cannot be here present in the celebrations of our culture and heritage, allow me to wish you a very wonderful occasion. Let me begin by extending my heartfelt congratulations to the recent nominees for Senior Counsel. We celebrate the elevation of legal luminaries from our region, such as the Right Honorable Moses Masika Wetangula, Richard Umwela, Lumatete Muchai, Nelson Andai Habi, Elisha Ngoya. These appointments are not mere accolades. They are affirmation of mastery, integrity, and unwavering dedication to the rule of law. This honors carries with it a profound challenge to you. Society expects you to exhibit professional virtue, wisdom, and ethical fortitude. So, in every argument that you will present, to every client that you will counsel, and to the community you engage in, let your actions inspire a ripple effect of moral elevation. Let me also extend my warmest congratulations to Dr. Alutalala Mkwana, a co-founder of WAF, on his appointment as a commissioner of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission. Dr. Mkwana, your expertise, integrity, and passion for public service makes you the right choice for this pivotal role. In this capacity, we expect you to safeguard our democratic processes, ensuring fair and transparent elections, knowing that you carry the hopes of a nation striving for equity and accountability. We wish you every success in this noble endeavor. Western Jurist Forum is a powerhouse of intellectual skill with a unique passion for community service. Your corporate social responsibility program, dubbed Wakili Nyumbani, which provides critical legal aid to local communities, exemplifies this fact. It reminds us that the law is not just an abstract code, but indeed a living instrument for human dignity and progress. Tonight, as we celebrate, I urge all of us to delve deeper into the profound role of the legal fraternity in upholding the social morals. The law should not be seen as a mere set of rules. It should and must be seen to be an embodiment of shared values, the framework that ensures society remains anchored in the principles of fairness, honesty, and respect for human life. Ladies and gentlemen, the bedrock of a stable and prosperous nation lies in its institutions. Institutions are not mere bureaucracies. They are the enduring structures that outlast individuals, ensuring continuity, accountability, and the rule of law. In Kenya's journey towards maturity as a democracy, we have witnessed the perils of weak institutions, political instability, eroded public trust, and inefficient service delivery. Here, you as legal practitioners play and must continue to play an indispensable role. You are the interpreters, you are the defenders, and you are the reformers of these institutions. Through litigation, you hold them accountable. Through advisory roles, you strengthen their frameworks. And through advocacy, you ensure that they serve the people equitably. I request that we must, all of us, respect and honor our institutions. I will summarize the rest of the paper because of time, because I'll hand over the entire statement to the leadership of the forum. Let us focus attention to the future, the youth and the generations yet to be born, the need to uplift society the need to uplift our society. Our young people inherit a world fraught with challenges, yet they also possess boundless potential, creativity, and resilience. Professions, particularly the legal field, must take the lead in this task. Why should you take the lead? Because you wield influence, knowledge, resources that can bridge gaps and open doors. The Inderema Scholarship Fund is a shining beacon, an example of empowering disadvantaged youth with education in mind. Mentor young lawyers through apprenticeship, advocate for policies that prioritize youth employment in legal sectors, and integrate technology into legal aid to reach remote areas of our country. You as professionals should lead by example, volunteering in your youth programs, funding STEM initiatives, and fostering entrepreneurship. We have had the turbulences that this organization has gone through. The advice of the Prime Cabinet Secretary is unity within WJF is not negotiable. Speak with one authoritative voice. Otherwise, divisions will erode your moral and legal cloud. The mandate of succession demands intentional mentorship, and therefore you should nurture the next generation, for a movement's strength is coached by the leaders that it backs. Finally, the challenges of our region are vast and they cannot be put in silos. As a government, we are committed in addressing some of these challenges, but we need partners like you. I think the speech of Honorable Namwamba was spot on. The partnership. As a people, let us not remain cooks and watchmen, which is what we have been given to believe we are. As WJF, you have proven that united minds around a selfless purpose becomes an unstoppable force for good. My office stands ready to engage and collaborate with you. And together, let us make the lives of our people better. May WJF's torch burn brighter, illuminating the path to morally upright, institutionally strong, and uplifted society for our youth and the future. Thank you and God bless you. Signed by His Excellency Dr. Musalia Mudavadi, Prime Cabinet Secretary and Secretary for Foreign and Diaspora Affairs. Allow me, with humility, to hand over this statement to the leadership of the region. Can I come through here?
Tumpigie mgeni wa heshima makofi. Senior Counsel Dana Meo, please pass the warmest regards from ourselves to the Prime Cabinet Secretary and our gratitude to him for the seed capital that he has put in our Inderema Scholarship Award. Ladies and gentlemen, I indicated to you that today we shall have the honor of renaming the Inderema Scholarship Award in honor of one of our fallen heroes and brother, the late Dr. I don't know why I'm calling him Doctor. Maybe he was headed there. The late Justice David Majanja. And today, in our midst, we are privileged to have the late Justice Majanja's dad. Could somebody walk him over to the podium, please? Let us welcome Mr. Gerishon Majanja with a hearty clap. Yes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not one of your whatever, so I'm a common person, so I use the common words. Here, I am with the late David's sisters. Maybe I can just say greetings.
Mirembe boss. Janet. Mirembe bossi. My name is Annette.
Firstly, I want to thank you very much for what you did when my son passed on. You gave me support, you took care of me, and you did so much, even though I cannot remember it because at that point I was half dead myself. Number two, I'm very grateful that even after he has gone, you still honor him, and I'm proud of that. I can assure you that the loss of David to me is a wound that I'll go with to the grave. David reflected my vision. Most of you who get married, you have children. I'm sure you have a vision as to what kind of children you want to have. David met my vision 100%. And even the sisters here, as you can see them, don't they look like 100% visioned? So I cannot say much. When they requested me to do the change, I said, I'm honored, and I said, go ahead and change the name to his name. So I'm grateful. I'll work with you. Nikipata tuangu tudogo hivi, natakuwa nikiweka ndani. Asante sana, mubarikiwe.
Makofi kwake. Ladies and gentlemen, the late Justice David Majanja was a father to many because he paid school fees for many, many children where he came from and all over. I think when those of you who attended the funeral, you will recall, I think it was Justice Andai, was it you or one of your colleagues who said that one time on a working trip in Kwale, he literally forced the judges he was with to make a contribution on the spot to sponsor some poor kids who had been brought to him. And so it is in honor of that great gentleman that today we have renamed the Western Jurists Forum Interim Scholarship Award to read the Justice Majanja WJF Scholarship. Makofi. And let me thank you, all of you, for your support, because I know with the seed capital that has been put in by the Prime Cabinet Secretary and by PMO, many of us will join, and in the fullness of time, we shall be providing to you the details of how you can contribute to that program. Thank you very much. Allow me to move on very fast and talk about something we call the Chairman's Award. Samantha, karibu.
Good evening. Good evening. Najua tumechoka, but please bear with us. The Chairman's Award, there are lives whose impact does not fade with time, lives that continue to illuminate the paths of justice, scholarship, and service. These are the lives that shape institutions, elevate professions, transform minds, and inspire future generations. Their legacy is not measured only in titles held or cases won, but in the countless people they mentored, the systems they strengthened, the institutions they led, and the ideals they defended with unwavering conviction. In recognition of a legal career that was marked by brilliance, leadership, humility, and profound dedication to the advancement of justice, the Western Jurists Forum celebrates an individual whose work in arbitration, legal education, and public service helped define standards of excellence across Kenya and the region. This individual led with distinction in the field of arbitration and alternative dispute resolution, earning recognition as a chartered arbitrator, Fellow of the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators, and serving as Chair of Chartered Institute of Arbitrators Kenya from 2021 to 2023. He expanded the reach, credibility, and professional depth of ADR practice across the world. He demonstrated exceptional scholarly achievements through advanced studies culminating in a doctorate of laws in international economic law. This achievement strengthened his professional integrity as an accredited mediator with both the Chartered Institute of Arbitrators and the Court Annexed Mediation Program. He guided the next generation of legal professions as Dean of the School of Law at Mount Kenya University, fostering academic rigor, mentorship, intellectual curiosity, and visionary stewardship with one of the country's most vibrant legal training institutions. Beyond the courtroom, his love for sports revealed his dynamic spirit. His unwavering dedication to his alma mater, Musingu Boys High School, deserves special recognition. He played a pivotal role in advancing both its academic and sports program. His guidance and encouragement as the patron propelled the hockey team, the Western Jaguars, to remarkable victories. He devoted his life to service, mentorship, justice, and the rule of law, touching the lives of colleagues, students, institutions, and communities with wisdom, kindness, and unshakable commitment to fairness. Therefore, in honor of a life lived with purpose, compassion, scholarship, and unwavering dedication to justice, the Western Jurists Forum proudly and respectfully confers this year's 2025 Chairman's Award upon the late Honorable Dr. Wilfred Ahonya Mutubwa.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, to help us celebrate Dr. Mutubwa, allow me to welcome on stage Mrs. Mutubwa and Dr. Mutubwa's mom to the stage. Thank you so much. Thank you. As many of you may recall, in the year 2024, we skipped this event in honor of Dr. Mutubwa because by coincidence, the scheduled date for dinner was the day we buried Dr. Mutubwa. And so we take great honor in recognizing this accomplished gentleman, now deceased, but represented here by his family. Allow me just to pass the mic over to them. Mama, you will lead your family in intro.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Virginia Wanjiro Mutubwa, the wife to the late Wilfred Mutubwa, and we are really honored as a family to be here. Wilfred was not just an ordinary man. He did a lot. He was good in everything he did. Arbitration, litigation, he was amongst the best. And one thing that he believed in most was mentorship. Many of the times that he went back to Musingu, he had a soft spot for that school, for the football team, for the cricket team, Western Jaguars. He believed in them. And I hope we can still continue to support the teams, Western Jaguar at most. And he believed in mentoring people from home. To him, it was more like, lazima nianze nyumbani. Watu wetu, they are capable, but I feel like tunafinyiliwa kidogo. And this comes in even in employment. He started from home. And today, I'm here as a proud wife, mother. It has not been easy, but I'm glad to the people who have held us. Some of them are here. And thank you so much for honoring my late husband. I'm here with my eldest daughter, Noel Busolo. And I think I'll give everybody the mic to just introduce themselves, but thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Petronila Ahinducha. The late Mutubwa was my nephew. My husband is the uncle who saw him grow and gave him the support required in life. We thank God for this far as a family, and we appreciate the goodness of God. We have seen his hand. May God rest his soul in peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am Cynthia Honya. I'm the eldest of the 5 and the remaining one. And I want to appreciate today each and every one of you for standing with us in the time when we needed you the most. I also want to say that today we are celebrating the life of a brother, a son, a friend, a father, a husband, and mostly a friend to each and every one of you. Thank you so much.
Madam Members, my name is Joy Anami, and Dr. Mtuba was my boss. I was his deputy at the farm, and he's an incredible man. I think he deserves the acknowledgement that he's getting today. We thank you for the support that you have been receiving from many of you, even at the farm posthumously. We thank you for your great support, WJF, and for this recognition.
Mirembe bosi, mirembe khandi, mirembe muno. I love Kiluya because ndi mukhana mwisukha. Alafu, Willie never talked to me in English. Yanomole meratsa luisukha. Yambolanga mama, ulomulome khulusungu menye lawyers ta. And I was very proud of it. He was the only son and only child who would talk to me in Kiluya. Even this one does not say a word in Kiluya. Mirembe boss, will you allow me to say one or two things? Will you allow me? I am a teacher, that's why I'm asking my students. I have students here I taught. I want to say two things. One, Ambassador, you said the truth. I am a villager, a teacher bred and born in Luya land. Land in Luya land. Vandu bakuli mono ko kahulere tawe, then kubula maroi. Because I know, and practically what he has said is the truth. I was a teacher, a principal, and I rose to ranks to chief principal. And in 2012, they advertised. I was a principal in a village school. One of my students is here. I saw her hug me. 2012, they advertised a post of County Director, Teachers Service Commission. And I felt I should apply. Everybody told me no. Directors, you will fail. That is the language. But I insisted and said I will try. And I applied. When I applied, people had the principal of Alliance Girls, the principal of State House had applied also. And they told me, now you, village school, going, are you going to make it? Shulala bandu ba apply atao. Nibiti school singari, nibe nota. But I applied. That is why I'm saying, listen to Ambassador. I applied and I went for interview. We sat on a line. I sat next to the principal of Alliance Girls. She was the first. Went in, finished, and I went in next. And I did the same interview she did. We were all chief principals. But in May 2012, I was taken, she was left. And I was appointed as a TSC County Director, served in Baringo, served in Homa Bay. I was promoted to Senior Deputy Secretary from Kayega, a girl from Kayega, who has never taught in Alliance or Lenana. Please, we are not cooks. We are not watchmen. We can make it. We can. And please, yes, you can. Yes, you can. We can even become presidents in this Kenya. Why not? Lastly, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for my son. Willie was my last born. She was the firstborn. I had 4 boys and 1 girl. Unfortunately, God took all the 4 boys, and this is the remaining one. And I thank God for it. I want to thank the lawyers, the learned friends, the friends of Willie. They have never left us. They have walked with us since we lost Willie. He left a very young wife and 2 children. And as a mother, those are my hope. They are my hope. When you see me dance, I have a pain that never goes. But They are my hope. And I want to thank the lawyers. They visit me, they come, they assist us. I want to thank Okubasu, I want to thank Calvin, I want to thank Ken, I want to thank Ashitiba, and many others. They visit me. Please visit us. This mama stays here with the kids. I stay at home. But we live in God, and we believe God will guide us. And when you call us for such functions, we are happy. We feel you recognize us. Thank you so much. I have no words. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to assist me in presenting the award to the first awardee of the WJF Chairman's Award, posthumously awarded to Dr. Willie Mutubwa, allow me to welcome on stage two seniors, Dana Meo and Judy Guserwa. Asanteni sana, makofi kwao wakiteremka. Ladies and gentlemen, kuna mashemeji kwa nyumba. Wanaitwa Okil Kamaloka. Okil Kamaloka is the equivalent of Western Jurists Forum kwa mashemeji. And the chairperson is present. Where are you, Ekaterina Handa? Are you still around? Phoebe. You don't want to come here? One of a kind. Genevieve. Saidia shemeji kucheza hiyo. Na uelewe hiyo. Haya, salimia kidogo, dakika moja.
Good evening, everyone. I stand on the protocols that have already been observed here, and I want to convey our gratitude from all the Luo advocates and lawyers, and those who are present, people from Okil Kamaloka, kindly rise up if you are still here. So quite a number of our people are vying in these elections. as a way of reciprocity that has existed between the two communities that are there. I humbly request you to honor our candidates with your votes as we honor yours. Let us be together and let us reciprocate. And thank you very much for allowing us to be here and for this recognition. We are humbled and we are proud to be a community that are not only your neighbors, but also your in-laws. Thank you once again.
Amesema ati tuendelee na broad-based arrangement. In the House, we have one of our big brothers, serious supporter and counselor, advisor to Western Jurists Forum. Allow me to welcome Judge of the Court of Appeal, Bwana Muchelule.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure to be amongst you tonight and proud to be associated with the WJF. Congratulations for your continued performance, continued success. On behalf of my colleagues who are here, who work for the judiciary, tunasema asante sana for always inviting us. I've been asked to ask Commissioner, Judicial Service Commission to come and speak to you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
I can read the mood of the House. Steve K is around. Did you see Steve K? To the leadership of WJF, our ambassador, members of the Western Jurist Forum, Murimbwena Khandi, Rangwa Jacqueline Nguti Omkhano Msubi, Kurura Ebusubi Mundichiri. Who else is from Mundichiri here, Ebusubi? Bunyore Nation, watu wa Eshtundu. Thank you. I wish to congratulate Chairman and your leadership for the good work you continue to do over the years. And I wish to ask each and every person here who has made any stride, any achievement in the past year to clap twice. No, those instructions were not followed. Clap once, twice. Those who aspire to do great things next year, please clap once, so that next year we clap for you twice. Otherwise, congratulations. As I said, I read the mood of the House, the judges present, magistrates, my colleagues. I am forever grateful for the Western Jurist Forum in particular, and generally all lawyers, for giving me the opportunity to serve you as your representative to the Judicial Service Commission, and I endeavor to continue doing what is expected of me. Thank you so much, and it's time for us to dance and make merry. Hope to meet you next year. Congratulations once again.
Asante sana, Commissioner. Ladies and gentlemen, we are almost there. I think as I wind up, Tina, you want to come? I think we are getting to the last stage. I'll want to know who will run it. so that I sit down, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to just say once again, thank you, asanteni sana. Ambassador, as you realized, I did not have a speech here because when you spoke, my ideas evaporated because you just captured everything I had. And I don't know where the hell you have been. Probably we didn't seek you out, but thank you so much for that fabulous speech that captured the very essence of the existence of this organization. So thank you very much, everybody. The night will begin after the session that will be led by Samantha Masengeli. Asanteni sana.
Good evening once again. It's time for our awards. The dinner has been done, the awards, then the dance part. Eyasulwe Award. Every profession is strengthened by those rare figures who not only master their discipline, but also build the foundations upon which future generations will rise. Their influence is felt in lecture halls, in institutions, in national frameworks, and in the lives they touch. In 2025, the Western Jurists Forum honors the architects of legal excellence with the WJF Eyasulwe Awards. Thank you, DJ. At second runners up, we have Dr. Henry Lugulu. Dr. Henry Lugulu was my dean in Moi University. A representative to pick it up for him, please.
Majimbo, you kindly pick it on behalf of Daktari. Kindly, thank you. I will request Magistrate Aduke to present it to Majimbo on behalf, kindly. Magistrate Aduke. Please remain on stage as the others are called. Please remain on stage as the others are called.
The first runners up Professor Michael Wabwile. Please clap for him.
Professor, I was about to call Zach on his behalf, but he's a professor. Maureen Shimengra, magistrate, we kindly, I saw her. Okay, in her absence, I'll be calling Claire Wanyama. She was here as well. If you could kindly come and present the award. Thank you, thank you.
In first place, this individual's leadership has touched universities, parliaments, global platforms, rural communities, and the very architecture of Kenya's gender rights and public service landscape. Her influence extends across decades of nation building, advocacy, scholarship, and transformative public leadership. In recognition of extraordinary service to education, governance, women's empowerment, and public policy, the forum celebrates a trailblazer whose journey stands among the most distinguished in Kenya's history. She has made history as the first African female student in the Home Science Department at the Royal Technical College in 1956. Any idea? Are we getting an idea? Later becoming the first African woman assistant lecturer and the first African woman warden at the University of Nairobi. I think we should clap. She championed consumer rights as the first African woman chair. Do you hear how many firsts are there? You should clap. Housewives consumer organizations spearheaded nationwide empowerment as a founding member of Maendeleo ya Wanawake organization and founded the Center for the Advancement of Women and Children, dedicated to advancing the rights of women and children. She represented Kenya at multiple United Nations World Conferences on Women, including Mexico in 1975, Denmark in 1980, Nairobi in 1985, Beijing in 1995, shaping global gender equality discourse and elevating Kenya's voice on the world stage. She broke historical political barriers as the first woman. I have never been happier to read the word woman as many times as I've read it today, to contest for the presidency of Kenya, served as the first female assistant minister, housing and social services in 1974, basic education in 1982, and led as chairperson of the Labour Party of Kenya, while also serving 2 terms as member of parliament for Funyula constituency. She successfully introduced legislation establishing the Kenya Nutritionists and Dietitians Institute, contributed significantly to national affirmative action frameworks, and pioneered civic education initiatives that strengthened women's political participation and leadership. Her scholarship and public service have been honored throughout numerous national and international recognitions, including Nutritionist of the Year and Kenya highest state honors chief of the Order of the Burning Spear, Elder of the Burning Spear, and Moran of the Burning Spear. Clap. Along with multiple Lifetime Achievement Awards celebrating her enduring national impact. Now, therefore, it is with deep appreciation and utmost humility of a lifetime dedicated to scholarship, public service, gender equality, civic leadership, and transformative nation building that the Western Jurists Forum proudly presents the 2025 WJF Eyasurwe Award to Dr. Julia Odhiambo.
Let's be on our feet as we welcome Dr. Julia Odhiambo to stage. Please let's all be on our feet as we welcome our stage. I will ask Justice Andai to join us on stage. Justice Andai, please join us on stage. Julia Odhiambo has requested the family to join her on stage. Those ones who accompany Julia Odhiambo, please join her on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 Yazulu winner, Dr. Julia Odhiambo. Let's hear it for Dr. Julia Odhiambo. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Dr. Julia Odhiambo. Thank you very much. Dr. Julia Odhiambo will probably want to say something. You can have our seats.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say that I'm humbled and honored to be part of this and to receive this award from the Western Jurists Association. I want to say I'm very proud that I'm part of this community, and that all that I have, I've gained it from this community, from your upbringing. You brought me up as well, and all that I've earned is through your hard effort and sweat. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to my family, my friends, and the Western community. I can't say thank you enough. For me, I'm available still. If there's anything I can do to add to what you young generation are doing, I can only now, from the background, push you to move on. And I just want us to adapt what our keynote speaker said. You know, at a very early age, I was not afraid. I was not timid. I was not coward. And you know, when people were talking about going to Harvard being the best dream of the world, and maybe no African woman would go, I said to myself, I'll go. And on merit, I'll not be sent there by anybody. I'll sit that examination, I'll pass it, and I'll go. And I was a mother of 3. And I took my baby, a 3-week-old, when I was told I had passed the exam. So I just want to say that amongst us, there's something very good, something very strong in us, something that, you know, can cause us to achieve. And the great future is still awaiting us, and particularly those of you who are sitting in this hall this evening. So let's take a cue from the keynote speaker and from some of the experience that we have that has brought us to where we are today, and just say, together we can make it, like my other speakers have said, and of course we will make it. I'm not afraid. I think I'm very proud of being a community that values justice, integrity, and service to others. And that's why we are trusted, and we can stand outside when others are sleeping, and we can cook and not poison anybody. But that we have to take it boldly and let it also work for us. So thank you for giving me opportunity. Thank you for recognizing me. I say thank you for giving me a night out. I hardly stay out until this hour. At 93, I am up. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 Esulwe Award goes to Professor Julia Ojiambo. Let's hear it for her one more time.
Esulwe in Luya refers to the morning star, depending on what side of Luya land you come from. Our next category is the Iningi Ningi Award. Iningi Ningi is Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Second runners up, we have Mr. Eddie Butita.
Eddie Butita, please come up on stage. Eddie Butita. DJ, you can do better.
I would like to invite our chairman to come and give this award.
Eddie, please remain on stage. Eddie Butita, please remain on stage. Please remain on stage, Eddie Butita. Thank you very much, Chair.
First runners up, as a student of arts and drama, if you went to any school in Western Kenya, I am sure you would know this person. And our first runners up for the Iningi Ningi Award goes to Oliver Minishi.
Oliver Minishi.
Yeah. All right.
Majimbo, who's coming Unfortunately, she requested to leave early. Samantha, we could proceed to the next award. We could proceed to the next award, Samantha. Let's proceed to the next award.
And our winner for the night, for this award, goes to somebody who needs very little introduction. And at this point, I will not go into reading the whole bio that we have here. I would want her work to speak for herself. So put your hands together, everybody, for the lovely, the talented Miss Jacqueline Vicky.
Let's be up on our feet as we welcome Jacqueline Vicky, aka Awinja. Let's all be on our feet, kindly. I will request Ambassador to join us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, 2025 Ningi Award winner Jackie aka Ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a round of applause. She really deserves it. Thank you very much and congratulations, Awinja. You could kindly say a few words before you get down on stage.
I think of you. I don't eat. I think of you.
Hey, Mirembe. Apana. Kwani you guys are not proud? So mbona mjibu na kifua? Mirembe. Mirembe kandi. Warogori wira. Yaka mwama. Sande sana. Thank you so much. My name is Jacqueline Vike Kigarave. I am from Vihiga County. But many of you know me as Awinja from Papa Shirandula and also just social media content here and there. Sina mengi ya kusema leo. Lakini ningependa kusema asanteni sana. It's such an honor to stand before very, very important people in the society. Angalau hata mimi leo nikitoka hapa na mmoja nikabadilishe narrative nyumbani. Unajua nitoke kupiga stories za ati imagine boyfriend yangu alianguka na ile pikipiki yake ya loan. Sasa mambo itakuwa you know Wakili and I. Jana tumegombana sana akiniambia tio mrenda haiko inateleza vizuri. You know Wakili and I. Sasa
creative forces. It is not just about us legal minds, it's also about the artists who mirror our stories and confront our realities. A round of applause for the artists.
Thank you, Shiti. Next time we shall think about you.
Our next award is the Italani Award. Etemesi, you will explain the Italani Award. What is that in English for our friends who are not from Western Kenya?
I think it's best we throw it to the people who believe that they know Luya. Who can tell us what Italani is? I like the silence, huh?